All aboard, it's Jang here with a look at a Playmobil City Action set. This is the industrial dump truck, and it comes with 32 pieces officially in the box, and it really did come in pieces. I was most surprised, sorry I didn't get a little bit of video footage of it, but I was most surprised by how many pieces this thing came in, because it looks fairly simple, like a pretty straightforward toy that you just would grab out of the box and just start playing with it. But you have to put the tires on, you have to put the axles on, the front section and the rear section came separate. A lot of these small details have to be added on. You have to attach the hydraulic, the kind of simulated hydraulic rams back here. So there's actually a little bit of assembly involved in this to get it to look like a truck at all. And I think that's a nice experience. You know, it allows the person who gets this to feel like they're actually putting something into it. It gives you a little extra feeling of accomplishment to get it together. You can see that this is one of those work site type of trucks. It's articulated in the center here. It does have real rubber tires. They're semi-pneumatic, so you can kind of squish them, and they have really good traction too. So if you have this kind of on a little bit of an incline, even on a smooth surface, it's not going to slide around. So that makes it feel good. Also, when you drive it over rough surfaces, because of the real rubber, you know, it's not going to rattle a lot. So it just feels a little bit more, I guess, high quality in that sense. Also, in terms of driving over rough surfaces, they give you a little bit of room on each axle where you can kind of articulate. You can bring up the suspension just a little bit, and that is the case all the way around. So you can kind of go over rough surfaces and see the wheels and tires going up and down just like on a real thing. So that's pretty cool. And of course, the most important feature of all is the ability to dump, since it is a dump truck. Now, these will just allow you to move this freely until you get up to the top. And right there, you push it just a little extra and it kind of clicks, and then it'll hold in place. So that's a good kind of a pose, you know, that you want to have it to make it look, again, a little bit more realistic if you're just setting up a little scene where it is already dumped. And this has a ton of space in it, so you can really load that up with a lot of stuff. Checking out the cab section here, again, all of this is removable and it comes not assembled to begin with. It's got just the single seat there, but it does have some controls on the sides. I appreciate that this steering wheel has the part to allow you to spin it around easily. I don't know the technical term for that little swivel that's on there, but it's good that they actually included that rather than just a plain kind of car style of wheel. And I really like that they have this spot to hold a walkie-talkie over on the side, so your minifigure has a place to put that. You don't have to just drop it somewhere or leave it out. And of course, the figure's got plenty of room to fit in there and can actually hold on to that little extra handle right there if you get it lined up. There you go, and now it's in his hand. See, looks good. And the scale of this thing relative to the figure is pretty good. Even though it's got a kind of a narrow pinched cab there, it still leaves enough space around the figure to look like he's really in a big rig. Quickly, here's a closer look at that figure. You see that he's got printing on the outer vest as well as the inner shirt. The shirt sleeves are rolled up, and it's got extra printing to get the detail of the belt buckle there, and also some high visibility stripes on the base down at the bottom of the pant legs. He's got the PM logo printed onto his hard hat there. This is a pretty nicely done figure. Nothing really to see from the back, but I like the amount of printing that he has. And as usual, you know, I'm kind of a broken record with Playmobil stuff by now, but I do appreciate that they change up the color schemes for these folks. Even within a given theme, they change them up so you still get a good amount of variety. And that tends to go for the clothes as well as the skin tones and the accessories. I do like this truck. I wish that it had just a little bit more detail to the outside, just small little things, but it has enough. And I really appreciate the building experience of actually having to put the thing together. I think that actually adds some value to the set, because the building is actually kind of part of the experience or part of the play for kids. And it looks good. This thing's gonna look great on a construction site. And it's also really meant to be played with. It's not just something that's gonna look good standing still. So that's it for my look at this one. Thank you for watching. If you have any thoughts about this set, please do share down in the comment section with the rest of the viewers, and I'll be talking to you again very soon.